Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you what I'm wearing for Halloween, which is tomorrow. I've given myself a really short deadline to do this, but hopefully I can just quickly get this edited. It's not going to be as high quality as like other videos, just because of the short deadline, so I'm gonna have to do fairly minimalistic editing, but that's probably the best way to go about this anyways. So the costume that I have is actually Ghostface from Scream. Now, this is not the mask. This is just the first thing that I ordered, and it turned out to be this, which was just not what I bought. So I got scammed and they wouldn't let me return it. What I actually got was this. So this is a Scream 4 mask. I know a lot of people are gonna make complaints about the different mask types. This was just the quickest one I could get my hands on. As far as a robe, I wasn't able to get something like really high quality like Scream robes or anything. So I just had to go with the best thing that I could. So it was just, you know, a black little robe. It's not perfect at all, but it was the best thing I could get. It's got a little hood. It did have a little veil over the face, but I immediately cut that off. And then the boots. They're just some black boots. They're actually steel toe capped, which is cool. They're just earthwork safety footwear, so not too expensive given my age and just how much money I got. I don't have the best budget for things. As far as like accessories, the first thing I got was the scythe actually. Now it's broken a few times. I've had to glue it back together, so it doesn't look that good anymore. You can sort of swoosh it, but it does feel like it'll break at any second. You can just sort of swing it around. And then I got the knife, painted it red at the end. I know he cleans his knives, but I wanted this to be something, you know, I wanted to like paint it. Plus, it had like sort of marks on the knife where some of the sort of chrome paint came off. So I just thought, well, I can't really cover it up with a chrome paint because I don't have any, but I've got red paint. So I painted it red. It's a pretty big knife. I really did underestimate how big the knife would be, but this is how big it is in the movies. It's decent quality. It hurts a little bit, but you know, it's nothing too painful. So, but you guys most likely want to actually see me in the costume. So what I usually do, oh, and I got some gloves too. I forgot to mention those. I got some just black gloves. This is how I usually go about putting on the costume. So the first thing I do is the mask. I just use this, and then I put the shroud over, and then I tie this to make it tighter. This isn't what these are meant for, by the way. They have a different purpose, but it works better to tie them. I have to speak louder because the mask muffles my voice just a bit. So, and then we put on this robe. Yeah, again, it's not Scream robes, it's nothing super spectacular, but it was the best thing I could get at an affordable price because I was on a bit of a deadline as to when I could buy these and get them ordered and have them arrive and wear them. So this is what it looks like with this on. Probably looks a little wonky, just a bit. Can't really sort that out too much. One thing is that it's not the best kind of sleeve. You just wear it sort of like this. How do you wear this? Yeah, something like this. So, you know, it's not 100% authentic. It's not completely true to Ghostface. The last thing I put on is the gloves. I wear my rings underneath. I just can't be bothered to take them off most of the time. I keep these on. You can barely see anyways. These gloves were cheap too. The robe didn't come with any, so it's like, yeah, well, I ordered these just in case the robe didn't come with any, and it didn't. So I am glad that I bought these. Yeah, that's the costume. It's Ghostface. What I do sometimes, if I'm annoyed by the way the gloves work on, like the robe being so goofy, is I actually get a hairband, and I wrap it around. And I broke it. I didn't mean to break it. I've got quite a few of these. Because I've got long hair, so it does help to have these. So you can't properly hear my voice now anymore. It's fine. Well, you can still try and make out what I'm saying. If you can't, that is why I have subtitles. Oh wow. That doesn't look good now. Actually. Oh. You know, and then I've got the knife, obviously. And the scythe, because I just like how Ghostface looks with a scythe. He's semi-Grim Reaper inspired-ish. Grim Reaper uses a scythe. So, having Ghostface with one, it works. Now, if I actually go trick-or-treating or anything, I know I'm kind of old to do that now, but I still want to. I've never done it before, so it's just for the sake of a new experience, definitely. Don't know which one I'm gonna bring. I could just go like this, and then have the sword somewhere else. The knife even. No, I thought it's a knife. I mean, he uses a scythe in the MTV series apparently. I've not actually watched it, I don't plan to. But this is just what I'm working with currently. I do want to get a Scream robe, or I've heard another company does some that is more in line with what I'd want. There's a lot of different companies that make robes for Ghostface specifically, but I couldn't get one in time. Oh, one other thing is I'm gonna put the shoes on. Ghostface does have some form of boots. I think he does a little bit of kicking when he doesn't have his knife on him, so if he's got new boots, I'll grow into them. This one is a bit of a tighter fit, actually. And that's the full costume. I plan to do a bit of trolling in the costume. If we turn the light off, yeah, it's dark. It doesn't... The brightness and everything makes it look not so good. But, you know, I can do that sort of sneaky, coming out of the closet sort of thing. You know. Yeah, it's a bit awkward to wear, you know. It is what it is. I like it. And yeah, that is really it for this video, ultimately. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Hang on. I'll be right back.